Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. Nice to have you here with me today. I am doing a mat Pilates class using a loop band. So I've got one of these. If you don't have a loop band and you have a regular resistance band, you can just tie it up into a loop and use it for this workout. All levels are welcome. Let's get started. We're gonna make our way to our mats. And we're gonna place right away the band just around our wrists. So you're gonna hold it out in front of you. Make sure your fingers are nice and long so we're not holding it. We're just allowing it to fall nice and easy here. We're not pulling into the band just yet, but there's no slack. So you wanna have your wrists pressing up gently up against the bands. Shoulders stay nice and low. You can be kneeling the way that I am, you can be kneeling up, you can be seated, it doesn't matter as long as you can maintain a nice tall spine. From here, shoulders remain nice and low. We're gonna inhale, reach the arms not all the way up, about 90 degrees up, and then take them back down. And again, taking them almost all the way up towards the ceiling, but not all the way, and down. And again, a few more times. As you're doing this motion, you're gonna think about pushing your shoulders down away from the ears. So there's a tendency for the shoulders to come up as we lift our arms up, and we wanna correct that. So as I'm reaching my arms up, I'm pulling my shoulders nice and low. And you should feel a little bit of a heating sensation in your shoulders. It should be a lot of work. Let's go for 3 and 2. Good. On this last one, now you're going to take your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Again, careful the shoulders stay low. From here, we're going to hinge the body to the right, not too far, come to center. Same thing to the left. We go left, growing taller in center every time. And again, you're focusing on pulling the shoulders nice and low away from the ears. Keeping in mind that we're just in the warm-up portion of the workout, so you don't want to go to your maximum flexion here necessarily. You want to make this comfortable for now. We're going to do one more to the left, come up to center. Now you're going to focus just from the shoulder blades up, and we're going to round that part of the body. So the arms come down, the chin tucks, the shoulders round forward, but we're not rounding the full spine. So you're trying to keep from the shoulder blades down nice and neutral, nice and straight, and we're only flexing the upper portion of the back. And then from here, we lengthen, keep the shoulders low, arms reach up. A few more times like this. Tuck your chin, start to lower your arms, you round just the shoulders, shoulder blades, trying to stabilize the lower portion of the back. A few more times. You're maintaining that resistance in the band, but you're not pulling into the band, so we don't want to go too deep. And just one more here. And now we're going to go into a little bit of a back extension. So again, trying to just go from the upper body, go slightly back, and then come to center. And again, so we're not back bending, you're not going into the lower back, you're trying to focus just from the upper thoracic spine and then coming back upright. Moving at your pace, you may not go very far, and that's completely fine. Even great, actually. It means you're really focusing on that upper thoracic spine extension. 2 more. And 1 more. Good, and then we're gonna draw circles here. So combining everything we just did, you're gonna start by hinging towards the right, then bend just your upper body. You're gonna transfer your weight to the center. We're gonna come up through the left, going slightly back. And again, going to the right, front, left, slightly back. 1 more this way, right, front, left, and back. You're going to go opposite way, starting to the left. Bend sideways. Very challenging here. Your lower back's going to want to go a little bit deeper. Try to minimize that. Try to really isolate. Shoulders are probably burning by now. And just finish your last one. Once you're done, come back to your upright position. You're going to take your hands out in front of you, fingertips pointing front. Come onto your knees. Align your knees so that they are in line with your hip bones. Your fingertips are open nice and wide. We're gonna inhale here and then tuck the tailbone, going for full spinal articulation, dropping the head, really pressing your palms firmly down, and then we lengthen. We've got 3 more exactly like this, tucking from the tailbone, belly button comes in, round, round, press your hands firmly down, and lengthen. 2 more. And lengthen, and just 1 more. And lengthen. Good, you're gonna keep your spine nice and straight. You're gonna reach your right leg behind you. Your toes and your knees are pointing down. You're gonna lift the leg up, not too high, so no higher than the hip. Otherwise, your back's gonna arch, your lower back's gonna arch, and I don't want us to do that right now. So you're gonna keep everything nice and steady here. You're gonna pull your knee in, maintaining the length in the spine. So I'm not tucking, I'm staying straight, and then reach it back. And again, pull it in and back. And 3, 2, last one. We're gonna hold the leg back, hold it, lift it. Now, you're gonna transfer your weight slightly to the left so you can walk your right hand out an inch, and then walk the left hand out an inch. Our hand should be a little bit wider. Maintain this here, pull the right knee in, reach it back. And in and back. And 3, 2, last one. Keep the leg reaching back, flex your foot, drop your toes to the ground. From here, you're gonna keep this leg nice and straight. Your arms are straight, you're pushing into the band now. There's a little bit more resistance. We're gonna pick up the left knee just so it's hovering off the ground. Stay here, now reach that leg back and hover the ground. And again, reach it back and hover. 3 more. Reach, and 2, and 1. Stay here, flex the left foot, place your left foot down. Your leg should be hip width. From here, push your hips up, come to downward dog, and come back to plank. And again, hips come up, and plank. 3 more, and 2, last one, and release. Take your knees down, walk your hands in an inch so they're back to that narrower stance. Untuck your toes, reach your left leg back, lift it only hip height, keep the back straight as you pull the knee in and reach. And in and reach. And 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg back. You're gonna wanna slant slightly towards your right, so you open your left arm an inch, then open the right arm an inch. Perfect, same thing here. Let's pull the leg in, reach it back, and again. Last one. Now drop your foot to the ground. We're gonna pick up the right knee just an inch, keeping your hips level here. Reach the leg. We've got 5 here. And 2, 3, 4. Last one. Hold it back. Flex your foot. Drop your foot. You're in a plank position. Hips up. And plank. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Just 1 more. And release. Good. Take your knees down. Untuck your toes. Walk your hands in. From here, you're going to go into a cat stretch. Pull your right knee in at the same time. And then take it down. Other side. We're going to alternate sides. The left knee comes in, round the spine, and down. And again, in, and down. And down. 4 more. Alternating. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Sit back. Good, we're gonna take the band and we're gonna place it at the nape of the neck. We'll be kneeling upright. So you wanna place it just at the base of the skull here, and you're gonna hold it out in front of you however way is comfortable. From here, so it's gonna act as a bit of a cradle for your head. Shoulders stay nice and low. Careful not to stick out your butt, so tuck your tailbone here. We're gonna hinge back in a straight line. Inhale, stay, shoulders low, and come back up. And again, tuck the tailbone. Belly button comes in, hinge back, stay, inhale, and exhale, come up. We've got 3 more. Tuck the tailbone, belly button in, go back, and up. Last 2. Tuck, belly button in, close the rib cage. You hinge back, 1 straight line, stay, inhale, and up. Just 1 more. Regroup and center, shoulders down, go back, stay, inhale, and exhale, release. Remove the band, place it out in front of you. Your palms are facing down. From here, we're gonna keep the shoulders low. You can have fists here, close your hands. We're gonna pull the band out a little bit and release. So depending on the resistance of your band, you may be able to open wider than I am, maybe a little bit less, but you just wanna go to that part where you feel like you're pulling into the resistance of the band. Hold it a little bit and then slowly control it back in. 4 more times. Pull, and down, and 3, and down, and 2, and release. Keep the shoulders low. Last 1. And release. Beautiful. You're gonna place the band now just around your thighs, above the knees. We're gonna still be on 2 hands and knees. Actually, forearms and knees for this one here. So forearms will come down. Your knees stay hip width. Untuck your toes. We're gonna open the right leg to the side, take it down, and then go straight to the left. And down, and right, down, and left. Down, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come into plank. Reach one leg back. Other leg comes back. We're going to alternate again sides. Tap the right leg, center, and left. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to your knees. Same thing. Right leg down and left. And right. And left. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more round of planking. Reach one leg, other leg. Here we go. Tap, center. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully take your knees down. You can go into a quick shell stretch here. And then we're gonna come onto our bellies, keeping the band where it is. You're gonna have an external rotation coming from the hips. So toes and knees point out. Stack your hands one on top of the other. You can drop your forehead on your top hand. From here, you're gonna bend your knees so that you can glue your heels together. Your legs should be forming a mini triangle. You're probably not gonna be able to open as wide as you normally would because of the band, and that's okay. Keep the heels glued together. From here, pull the belly button in. We're gonna lift the legs up, squeezing the glutes, and release. And again, up, squeeze, and down. 10 more. And 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, final 1. Keep the legs lifted. You're gonna pulse your knees out like you wanna open your legs wider, release. Pulse out, release. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your thighs from the top. We lift, squeeze, and down. Lift, squeeze, and down. And 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep those heels together. Keep pulling your belly button in. 4, 3. It's normal if you feel in the lower back. Your back muscles are working. Hold the legs up. Pulse it out. And 2. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let go of your legs. You can turn your head one side. Shake out your hips. We've got one more circuit for the glutes. Keeping the band still where it is. This time flip onto your back. You're gonna have your legs hip width here and then come onto the balls of your feet. So your heels are lifted. Arms can be down by your side. You're gonna lift your hip, squeezing the glutes here. Turn it out and then come back in together and down. So lift, we turn out. Down, we come back to parallel. Here we go. 10 more. And 9. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one, you're gonna stay up, parallel the legs. You're gonna take your right leg in towards your chest, place your toes down, left, and right, and left. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back from the top. Hips start down. Lift, turn out, close down together. Heels are up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, last one, we stay up, take your legs back to parallel, knee in and down. So we've got 10 more here, then our floor circuit for the hips are done. We're just gonna do one thing standing, and then we'll be done with the hips. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take your hips down. Take your knees in towards your chest. You can rock side to side. If you've got tension in the lower back, that's quite normal. Just make sure you massage it out, stretch it out a little bit, and then remove the band. You can grab the backs of your thighs, roll yourselves up. We're gonna come to standing. So the band will be as it was in the beginning of class. So just around your wrist here, just maintaining that tension. You're gonna start with your legs parallel. Here's what we're gonna do. So the standing leg to start will be the left leg. We're going to take the right leg, you're gonna take a step back, coming into a small lunge. And then from here, you're gonna go cross it over towards your left, curtsy lunge, and then back to center. So we go back, curtsy, together. Arms stay out in front of you. Here we go. Back, curtsy, together. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Together. Back, curtsy, together. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Good, last one, we're not done. You're gonna take it back, stay back, tiny pulses. 1, 3, shoulders low. And 6. And now cross it over, pulse it. 1, 2, 3. Arms are strong. And 6, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Together. Shake it out. Same thing. Opposite leg. Here we go. We've got 12. Take the left leg back. Curtsy cross together. Back, cross together. And 3. Staying low each time. Notice my right supporting leg is bent the whole time. I'm just going a little bit deeper as I'm lunging or curtsying. Okay, I think it's 6 now. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one, and we've got our pulses starting to the back. Here we go. 1. And 6. 2. Cross it over back. 1. Arms still reach out front. And 6. 3, 2, 1. Come together. Shake it out. Good job, you guys. Come to the back of your mat. We're going to be doing something similar we did in the warm-up. Starting with your arms out in front of you. You're going to reach your arms up. Shoulders stay low. We're going to bend sideways. Now you can go much deeper. You're going to round it out in front of you. Using your full back. Coming up to the left. Going for a back bend. And again, 2 more times. Trying to add a little bit more fluidity here. Our bodies are warmer. And then you're going to reverse. 3 to the left. Keeping the shoulders low. 2. Going to your comfort level. And 1. We're going to finish with our arms up towards the ceiling, shoulders down. Take your arms out in front of you. You're going to roll it down. Coming into a, with your hands on the floor, we're going to walk our way forward to come into plank, tiny steps with the arms. From here, you're going to pull your right knee in, round the spine, lengthen it, take it back. 1 time to the left, round, take it back, step it back. So your shoulders are going to start to get a good burn here. Listen carefully. You're going to bend your knees. So you're coming into a really low squat. Lengthen your spine. Pull your arms out in front of you. From here, lengthen up. And again, lower down. Roll it all the way down. Bend your knees so your hands can come flat. Take tiny steps forward. Right knee comes in. Round the spine. Take it back. Left leg. We're going to add something here. Both feet are down. You're going to bend your elbows back as low as you can. Maybe it's just an inch. Maybe your knees come down. Push up. Walk it back. Bend your knees. Tons. Reach arms up. Spine is nice and straight. From here we stand. And again, roll it down. We're going to add again. Walk it front. Starting with knee to chest. Round the upper spine. And reach and left. Going for that push-up or tricep dip. Good. Now you're going to take right leg out, in, left, or you're going to jump out, in, walk it back. Shoulders should be burning. Sit nice and low. Lengthen your spine. Stand up. Arms come up. 2 more sets. Rolling down. Hands come down. Walk it front. Knee to chest. Round your upper spine. And 2. Tricep dip. We're going to do 2 here. 1 more. You're going to either step it out 1 leg at a time or jump. 2. 2 more if you're jumping. And walk it back. Sit nice and low. Reach your arms. Use those legs to stand up tall. 1 more time. Roll it down. Hands come down. Bend those knees. Walk it front. Knee to chest. Round the spine. And lengthen. 2 tricep dips here. If you need to, knees can come down. Totally fine to do these with your knees on the ground. Step it out or jump it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. Sit low, lengthen the spine, stand all the way up, and then just one more time, roll it down. Just stay here. Don't know about you, but my shoulders are burning. You can remove the band, and then come back down to your mat. We're gonna be again on our backs for a little bit more core work to finish off. You're gonna have the band this time as it was before, but this time we're gonna place it at our biceps. So just above the elbows. And from here, you're gonna bend your elbows roughly 90 degrees. Push your lower back down here. You're gonna lift your chest, take your legs towards your midline. So you're taking everything together. From here, pull your arms out. You're trying to open your elbows, take them back down, all the way down. And again, come up, squeeze everything. My tailbone lifts a little bit even. Pull into the band, release, and down. And again, come up, pull. Now, if you really want to get into those shoulders, when you come down, you can even tap your fingertips behind you. Come in, pull, release, and down. Again, in, come into that ball, pull, release, and down. One more, then we add. In, pull into the band, release, and down. Pull in. You're gonna stay here. As you pull your arms, you're gonna reach the legs out, bend the knees, release your arms, come all the way down. And again, we pull, extend the legs, down, 4 more. And 3, and 2, 1 more, and release. Remove the band. You can sway your hips side to side a little bit. If you've got tension in the neck, just turn your head one way then the other. You're gonna place the band. You're gonna place it now underneath your right sole. And we're gonna hold it with the opposite hand. So right leg, left hand. Your right hand can come behind your head to support your neck here, and then you're gonna reach the opposite left leg up towards the ceiling. So that left hand that's holding onto the band is just mainly here to hold this leg in place. Your foot is flexed. You're gonna feel right away the stretch behind the leg. Your opposite foot is pointed, hand behind the head. We're gonna lift the chest as we lower that left leg down and then come back up, chest goes down. And again, lower the leg as you lift your chest and down. And you're using the strength in your left arm to stabilize that right leg in place. Again, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take your left leg all the way down. You're gonna hold the band into both hands. You're gonna tuck your tailbone, your chin. We're gonna start to roll up. The leg's going to lower down, coming down next to your left leg. Once you're here, place the band so it's underneath both feet. Give yourself a stretch first. And from here, coming up to a nice upright position, lengthen your spine. Stay here. If you need to, bend the knees so you can get that nice length in your spine. So we're gonna keep the legs straight, keep the back straight, or knees slightly bent, but tall spine, that's a must. From here, we're gonna reach our right arm up towards the ceiling. You're gonna twist open to the right, open your arm to the back, tap the floor, come back to center, switch sides. Left arm goes up, twist. 4 more times, alternating. And 3. Each time you come to center, take that opportunity to lengthen the spine just a little bit more. Last one. Coming back to center, fold over your legs. You can remove the band from underneath your right foot. And we're gonna go all the way down. This time it's the left leg that's reaching up, and you're using the right hand to hold it. Take your opposite right leg up towards the ceiling, remembering that that foot is flexed. Left hand behind your head. Lift as you lower the leg, and down as you lift the leg. 2. You're using your right hand, right arm to keep that left leg steady and straight. Keeping your left foot flexed, like you want to stamp your footprint onto the ceiling. And 5 here, and 4, and 3, and 2. Just one more. 1. Good. Now lower the leg all the way down. You're going to hold the band with both hands. Start to lower that leg as you tuck your chin, rolling yourselves all the way up. Folding forward. You can place the band around both feet, giving your spine a moment here to just flex and relax. And again, coming to that upright seated position with either leg straight or slightly bent, totally fine. We're going to change the movement a little bit here. So you're going to start with your right arm out in front of you. We're going to bend the elbow as we twist. From here, we're going to do 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Come up to center. Stay here. Same thing, same side. We go 3, 2, 1. 2 more sets. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen in center. And again, exhale. And release front. Switch sides, left arm. Here we go. Twist pulse. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. Exhale sharply with your pulses. And last one. Come up to center and fold. You can let go of your band. We've got one more plank to do for today. This time the band will be at your ankles. Flip over, and we're going to be into a plank that's on our hands. So make sure you align your hands with your shoulders. Here, you don't want to have them wide, don't want to have them in front of you. You want a nice solid base. Tuck your toes and pick up your knees. You're in a plank position. We're going to tap it out, alternating sides. Out, 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 out. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do opposite shoulder tap with the hand and switch, and switch, and switch. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the legs. Out. 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2. Shoulder taps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The legs go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shoulder taps in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the legs. 4, 3, 2. The hands. 4, 3, 2. Back to the legs. Twice only, alternating. Tap again, twice. Out, out, and tap. 2 more sets this way. Out, out, tap, tap. Last one. Out, tap. Stay here. Take your hips up. Come to a nice downward dog. You can bend one knee. Keep opposite leg straight. And switch. Both legs straight. Pick up your heels. Come to hands and knees. Untuck your toes. One nice deep cat stretch here. And then sit back onto your heels. You may sit on your band. Reaching your arms way out in front of you. You're going to start to walk your hands, fingertips towards the right to stretch out the left side. And take them through center. Walk them over to the left. Coming back to center. Good. Slowly roll your spine up. We're going to remove the band. One quick hip stretch here. You can have your hands behind you. You're going to cross your right ankle above the left knee, keeping this foot flexed. So you can stay here. If it's more comfortable with your legs straight, you can do that. If you want to walk your hands in to increase the stretch, that's fine. You want to feel the stretch all down through the hip. Or you can do the classic laying down stretch. That works as well. So you choose. Carefully coming out of it, take your legs nice and wide. Windshield wipe your legs one way and then the other, and then we'll stretch the other leg, other hip rather. Making sure this foot is flexed. This helps to protect the knee. Always want to be mindful of our joints here. Finding length in your spine so you really get deep into the hip. Carefully coming out of that position wherever you are. Feet are wide and swing side to side. And let's just stretch out our shoulders quickly. Take one arm, cross it over your chest. You're going to use that opposite hand to pull the arm. Don't push at the elbow joint and keep the shoulder low. And release, other side. Shoulder stays low. And release, just roll the shoulders back a few times and roll them front. Let's take a deep inhalation here to finish class. Reaching up nice and tall, shoulders away from the ears, release. Last time here, we're gonna take the hands into prayer, exhaling through heart center. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you're sweating. I hope you're feeling great. Please do like, share, subscribe, write comments. I love reading what you guys have to say. Take great care and aloha.